Cool, cool, cool. All right, bro. So this is what we're looking at, man. I'm going to look at a level of resistance here, hopefully. I know it's close. It's very close to the open. But if we stay below that level, what I'm hoping is, or what my thought process is, hang on, I'll just mark this level here. Come on. So what my thought process is, if we do break that on the open, our next level is until here. Next level of resistance is there. So if we do break that level and don't get stopped out on that, what I'm hoping is if it does break down and retest, we should get a pretty decent move until we hit that zone there. So that's why I'm thinking of putting that there. And then on this sale position, let's have a look. We've got 5 minutes to this candle closes. If we don't cross over this area before the open, we've got one level there. So we could potentially hit at least a TP2, and then our next level isn't till below our TP5. So if we do break through this level here, we should be able to get a TP5 out of that. If not, I'm happy to close at a TP2. We've got a little bit of, if it's the candle's not moving too quick, we've got a little bit of time to, if it does tap this level and start retracing, we can go, okay, cool, it's tapped, it's retracing, fuck it, I'm out at TP2. If it does cross this zone in the next 4 minutes, then our next level's here. I'll be looking for taking sales off that level there. I'm going to set my buy position in now because we're pretty far away from that. So I'm going to just quickly set that up.
Buy stop.
Yeah, I'll put a buy stop in. And I'll put the take profit. I'm going to put the take profit at a TP5, but because we're watching it, I'll just see how the candle's reacting. If it looks like it's moving, I'll hold it. If we get some sort of pullback from this level here, if we start getting a pullback from that imbalance there, I may consider taking profits. But it all depends on how the candle's moving. Let me get this set up. Nice. And we'll just see for the sale position. Just wait to see how this candle closes. Worst thing is, which has happened to me before, is that you're like, oh yeah, no, it's looking good, I'll put the sale in, and then you put it in and then it crosses over before the open. And then you're like, fuck, you're in the trade now. And then on the open it'll retrace and then continue. It'll retrace, stop you out, and then continue down.
Then continue, yeah.
So that's why I'm like real adamant on just waiting for that open.
Yeah, it's annoying because it's so close. Like, I don't know how fast you can put your sell and buy stops in, but once the open opens, it can
if it moves
steam pretty fast, right?
Yeah, exactly. If it's moving quick, you just don't get the time to put it all in, but then you just go manually.
Yeah, so if at 10 a.m. if it does start moving south,
Yep.
and you're going to reposition for the lower level.
Yep, this level here, that level there. Look, I would even consider this. So it's already past it now. So it's good we didn't put that order in. I'd even consider that there. If we don't cross that over in the next minute. I know it's not a strong level, but because this candle is in breaking through, it's getting some retracement. On the next candle, if it does push, we should hopefully still be able to hit a TP2 if we do get a rebound off this level here. Otherwise, the next level would be this level here, and then we've got a little bit of a way to come down and see how we go.
Yeah.
But I reckon that's where I'm going to. I'm going to put it there. What do we got? A minute left. I don't want to be out by that zone there, potentially.
seconds.
Yep. So I reckon I'll leave it something like that. I might just come down a little bit more on there. Something like that. Yep, that's it. That's my positions.
Cool.
Now we see how we go. The spread should be okay. Just check that. It's not too bad. Yesterday's London session. Was it there, I think? Around here. I moved there. Either way, even if you went off that top zone, even if you went off the top zone as well, you still should have got a pretty decent move. It should have at least got a
true.
TP1 or TP2, but on that zone there. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't come fill that gap yesterday.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, 5 to 1
More
on that.
leaning towards a bearish bias today.
Yeah. Yep. So you would have got probably a 2.
We've taken Asia high.
Yep.
Before.
Yep. Yeah, there's a massive
Down.
There's a huge move on the open. Let's have a look.
Yeah, some pretty big weeks.
Yeah, there's some massive ones.
From 8 a.m.
Yeah. You can't see it as much on this chart, but I looked at another chart and you can see huge wicks.
Yeah.
I'm on Oanda at the moment, so it doesn't really show it. There's all here in this area here. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah. Yep.
So did you say did you trade the Asian the London session yesterday, or
I was looking for setups.
you were just looking at setups? Yeah.
I was just curious with this strategy that you do.
Mm-hmm. See how it works there. Yeah.
So I just mark it up like we do right now, and had support and resistance levels.
Yep.
Placed a short and a long, and then just when did it enter? I think it ended pretty quick actually, and then just pushed up straight at 5 p.m.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
It was like I think it was like a 4-minute trade to hit 2RR. So it was like in and out pretty fast.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'll try and forward test them a bit more because I'm kind of online then anyway because I like to see the London kill zone.
Yep.
My other strategy setups.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, if it works for the London Open like it does Asia Open.
Yeah, definitely, man. So this strategy should work for all opens. So it should work. So the Tokyo Open, the London Open, the New York Open. The other thing you may have to adjust is your stop loss sizes on because it's more, there's more volume in the markets on the London and then especially on the New York Open. So your stop losses, well, for me personally, my stop losses will be bigger during those sessions, especially in New York, man. The New York, a lot of volume can come in then and just fucking, you get a lot of wicks, like a lot of big wicks that can just stop you out. So if I do trade the London and New York sessions, I make sure my stop losses are bigger, just to allow for the extra volume.
Yeah.
But with the Tokyo session, it's why I go quite tight because you still get volume in these markets as you've seen, but just nowhere near as much as London and New York.
Yeah, I'm not. What time is New York open? When does New York open?
11:30. Well, it opens at 10, but they traded at 11:30. I don't know. Like I know Mamba trades at 11:30
Yeah.
on the open, so it just gets a bit confusing when fucking all the daylight savings and everything changes.
Yeah, I guess it would have been a good short there for New York Open if you draw those support levels for London with the big fat wicks.
On the New York, let's have a
And
look.
then it just crashed through that and went way down. So
Yeah, this level.
yeah, I guess there's opportunities there.
So if you went like that level there,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, big move. The stop loss will be bigger. Potentially something like this. Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, decent move, man. Yep. The very active foot zone there at this level here.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it just kissed that the top of the gap.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is where I thought it was going to go for sure. But
Yeah.
I'm not online then, you know. So
Nah, me neither. It's got a fair way to come down if it's going to fill that gap. So I don't know when that might happen. But in saying that, we've got a pretty, like look at it done it in a couple of hours yesterday from there to there. So, we nearly entered this trade. Right, let's have a look. Are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Just tapped you in? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully this keeps pushing. See how this next candle opens up in 3 minutes. We really want this one to just keep pushing.
Yeah, two bullish candles looking good.
Yeah, it's looking good. It just all depends how this one closes now because we've hit this level. There you go. I'm in now. Yep, I'm in. So yeah, man. Hopefully we push to at least there, to at least that level there. We'll know how this candle closes.
Be quiet tonight. It's good. Busy, huh?
TP1 hit.
Well, I guess it is a public holiday.
Yeah, public holiday here, so
yeah, I don't even really pay attention to the Aussie ones because my missus works an American timetable and
yeah,
so
true.
basically with the markets.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, there's an American public holiday where the markets are closed. We're probably not going to be really on the charts, but
yeah,
or like a Tokyo public holiday. Like last Friday, right? Good Friday, gold was. I jumped on and like gold wasn't moving, and I was like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Most markets are closed for the holiday.
Yeah, so gold's closed on Good Friday. I think some currencies stay open, but it's not. The spreads are huge. Like you wouldn't even trade them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hopefully this candle keeps pushing. Let's go.
Do you still do any mentorship with Mamba?
No, that's it, man. No, I'm all done.
Yep.
Yeah.
How long were you with him for?
What's that?
How long were you with him for?
Probably a good. I reckon probably a good like 8-9 months. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Around 8-9 months, I reckon. Yeah. And I spent a lot of time with him, man. Spent a lot of time with him.
Is he just got like kind of like a live stream where he lets his members jump on? Is that what he does?
Yeah. So he's got a Discord. So exactly what I'm doing here. Yeah, he's just got a Discord, man, where he just jumps on and trades live every day, except for Fridays. So he has Fridays off. But yeah, he jumps on, trades live every day, and just does exactly this. But he does it on the New York session.
Yeah.
6:30 a.m. I think it is for him when he's up. So he get up at 6:30 a.m. and then Oh, that's not looking good. Come on. Keep pushing. If it stays up there and this next candle opens, we really don't want it to retrace. We want that next. No, I'm still in just. I'm out. I'm out, mate. Stopped out. Yeah, bummer.
Mine is looking that way too. Oh, no, it's still hanging in there.
It's good, man. We want this to keep pushing. Hopefully it keeps going. We didn't get a fake out. That's all right. Fake outs happen. Hit TP1. So could have taken partials there. I didn't. I was aiming for at least a TP2 on that.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Win some, lose some, mate.
That's it, man. That's it. You win some, you lose some. I'm going to keep my sell position open now because I took a loss on that one. So I'll keep that sell position open and just see how we go on that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, man.
All right, bro. I'll chat to you.
Yeah, have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll do it. See ya. Bye.
Yeah.